Hey, it's Ginny. We are back and oh my gosh, is our guest today amazing. He is a killer guitar player, awesome jazzer, and he also loves baseball. So we're doing baseball and jazz puns today. Also, I have a top secret announcement. Well, it's only top secret for the next 45 minutes. I have a top secret announcement, so make sure you stay till the end of the show. All right, enjoy.
Hello, and welcome to SongFoolery, a podcast that's all about music and shenanigans. We'll have some major fun, some minor mishaps, and get into a ton of trouble. And now, here's your host, a flootle with a super smart noodle, Dr. Ginny Tutton.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. This week, we have a huge treat on the show. You may have already noticed that our theme song sounds just a little bit different and way more awesome. In case you missed it, that, my friends, is a real bass. No more MIDI files for us, and it is compliments of this week's guest on the show, Mr. Lyman Lipke. Lyman, welcome to the show.
Dr. Tutton, thank you so much for having me on. It's a pleasure to be here.
I am freaking thrilled to have you. Also, please call me Ginny. I feel like we're best friends now. So, you guys, Lyman is a fabulous guitar player. Do you play like literally every guitar there is in the world?
I play 6-string guitar and bass.
Okay.
And I play, I don't know if you can see it, a little bit of upright bass.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Do you have a gold guitar behind you? Is it the light?
It is blonde.
It's blonde.
It's like maple.
Nice. I have heard gentlemen prefer blondes, and I just didn't know it was a guitar issue.
I do like my brunettes as well.
Oh, love it. Well, that's why I thought you played every guitar ever in existence. So for our listeners who don't know, Lyman also has a podcast, and it is freaking fabulous. And on the podcast every week, he like plays all these different guitars so that you can like hear what he's doing. To me, at least, it felt like you switched around a lot because I play the same flute all day, every day.
Guitar players are a wild bunch. We love searching for Excalibur. We hardly ever find it.
What I was going to say, find it. What makes a guitar Excalibur? I must know.
Me too.
Okay.
I must know too.
So you'll know it when you see it, is what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mm-hmm. Awesome.
Like that scene in Harry Potter where he picks up the holly wand.
Exactly. And his hair like flaps back. What are you going to do about that? You're going to have a hat that like blows off your head and your mustache goes floop, floop in the wind.
Fun fact, I can grow a full head of hair. Like, this is a choice.
I like it. Also, if I looked good bald, I might do it too. Because this is a lot of work, man.
That is 100% why. This is very little work.
Yep, I like it. Okay, so Lyman, I have some freaking great games for you. If I do say so myself, like pat on my back. I am freaking excited. So I started out making you one game, and then I expanded because I had too much fun. So we're gonna play a little short pop-up game that I made you to start with, and this game is called 6 Strings, 2 Truths, and a Lie. And in this game, I am going to give you, he's nodding along, everyone. I think he's in the game. So I found songs that have guitar in the title, and I put 2 of them together, and then I made up a third one, and I scrambled them. And it's going to be your job to tell me which one I made up and which one is real. Well, which 2 are real. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay. Also, I will say, Lyman, I got so carried away with this because I was having fun. So I'm going to give you a choice. We can either do a bunch of them right now, or I can save half of them and we could do them on your podcast for your people. What do you prefer?
Saving half sounds like a great idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. We'll save half. Okay, and when everyone goes to listen to your podcast, which they freaking should, they're gonna be so surprised and excited about how chill it is. You guys, if you go listen to Lyman's podcast, it's like the most relaxing thing you've ever heard. And he like noodles around on his guitar while he talks. Like, it's so freaking cool. So get your booties over there. I'm gonna link it in the description. Okay, are you ready for your game?
I am ready.
Yes. Okay. First 3 options: guitars and Cadillacs, guitars and gangsters, guitar gangsters and Cadillac blood.
It's I'm pretty sure I've played guitars and Cadillacs.
Okay.
But the names of songs is always something like I just know how the song goes.
Well, and one of them I made up, so good luck with that.
Yeah, if that's the one you made up, then I don't know what I was playing.
What do you think? Do you want to hear him again? Are you ready?
I think it's the guitars, Cadillacs, gangsters, and blood one.
Is it? You are not going
Is
to
it?
believe this. That is a real song.
Really?
Yeah, by a group. I think it's pronounced Volbeat. I was like, what on earth is this even?
Volbeat. Yeah, like I was supposed to learn one of their songs once. I did not.
Well, it was probably Guitar Gangsters and Cadillac Blood.
There's no guitars and gangsters?
No, I wish there was, but there's an opening. We could write this song. Well, you could write this song. I'll sing along.
I mean, I don't feel equipped to write about gangsters.
I mean, you could do research. We could interview someone. Do you know any gangsters?
I don't think so. We could start our own gang.
Yes, we can. Can we have a
Music
secret
gang.
handshake?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Then I'm in. I'm in 100%. Okay, are you ready for another one of these?
Yes.
Okay, here are your choices: guitar baby, guitar man, or guitar singer.
Is it? I mean, Guitar Baby sounds like something.
So you think guitar baby
cute
sounds
song.
real?
I do think Guitar Baby sounds real.
Okay.
Guitar Man also sounds real. Guitar Singer, I am not certain about that, so I think I'll have to go with that one.
Let's see. You are not going to believe this. Guitar singer is the dumbest title for a song because you don't sing on guitar, but it is real. It's a Vince
Really?
Gill song. What the heck?
Huh.
I know. What were you thinking, dude? And by the way, that was directed at Vince Gill, not you. I also would have thought guitars and singers is absolute bull.
Yeah, Guitar Singer, like that doesn't sound like a real song.
No, it's stupid. It's stupid, but it's real. The fake one is the one that sounds the coolest, in my opinion. Guitar Baby.
Guitar Baby is fake?
Yeah. I a little bit feel like Guitar Baby should be the next Weird Al, and his like shtick should be to like sing songs, but only in like baby language. So like Elton John's Crocodile Rock would just be like, wah, 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 wah. Like this, I think is the thing.
I feel like Guitar Baby is a song my father might have sung to me as a baby.
Are you serious?
I mean, it's highly possible. I
You
was a
must
baby.
find out. You have to find out. Was he like trying to brainwash you as a child? Is this the thing? Your whole family wanted you to grow up to be a guitarist?
Not really, but my dad did play guitar for me and sing a lot of songs to me that he would make up, which I just hated.
You hated it?
Well, he would put my name into songs. I don't like when people say my name.
Really? Okay, I will remember that. I will put that in my word bank. You know, I did some like babysitting when I was a whippersnapper, and one of my like tricks that I could always pull out of the bag is like making up songs, like about what the kids were doing or what they were supposed to be doing, and it worked like a champion. I don't know what it did. It just like short circuited their tiny little human brains, and they were like, "Oh, I guess if there's a song about it, I have to do it." But then I babysat for my cousins who have musician parents, and one of our regular guests here, Julie Hobbs's kids, and their parents already did that to them all the time. So if I tried to do it, they just looked at me like, "Are you kidding me? We hear this all the time. I'm not doing your thing." My powers were nerfed. Okay, I have 2 more of these, and they are just as tricky and ridiculous. Okay, here you go. Is it guitar boogie, guitar tango, or guitar two-step?
Oh,
Which of the guitar dances? I know. Well, and also by now you can see that I knew the 2 real ones and could make up a very convincing third song.
Guitars do boogie. They do two-step. They definitely tango. So,
I mean,
however, I played in a tango band a couple times. Had a guitar. I was playing upright bass for that. And the guitar was not the prominent instrument. Definitely the accordion. So, that's my logic.
Okay.
I'm going to go with guitar tango.
okay,
Take one.
guitar tango is not the one. This is my fun. Okay, guitar two-step, which seems like the most normal one. That's the one I made up. Yes.
I am batting 0.
You know, foreshadowing pun for a future baseball game. I give you 10 points for that. You are no longer batting 0. Hey,
I'm batting.
sorry, just
10.
real quick. You are batting 10, or 1,000. We'll multiply. Is your original sound on your Zoom?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Every now and again you're clipping below, but I turned you up here, so we'll be good. I got one last one for you. Okay. Oh my gosh, I had too much fun with this one. So, option number 1 is a song, and I'm going to give you the artists for this one too, but one of them is still fake, even though all of the artists are real, to be clear.
Okay.
Okay. Waylon's Guitar, a song by Hank Williams Jr., Willie's Guitar, a song by Waylon Jennings, and Hank's Guitar, a song by Willie Nelson. 2 of those are actually real. This is a theme in country music.
It goes back to that Excalibur thing.
Oh, I see. So there are multiples of Excaliburs. It really is more like Harry Potter, that like the guitar chooses the wizard.
Yes, the guitar chooses the player.
Nice.
I'm just babysitting all these instruments until they find their true owners.
Okay, I think you just made your guitar sad. They want a home, a permanent home. Maybe they like it here.
They like it where they're at, I think.
Well,
Trying to be not like Dr. Kevorkian around to them. So I think they're waiting for their forever home.
Oh, okay. Well, we will be excited to hear when Excalibur is debuted on your podcast. But I'm a little wondering if would everyone only hear static because it's like such a glorious sound, no one can actually hear it, or like hear it digitally. Maybe it's like what is the Tenacious D song where it's like this is not the greatest song in the world. This is a tribute.
Yeah. Like we'll talk about guitars.
Okay,
when we podcast together.
Oh yeah, you
I've
guys.
got lots of.
I don't think I've told everyone yet. I get to be on Lyman's podcast, you guys.
I'm the excited one for this. This is gonna be a blast for me.
It's gonna be so fun. And again, I will tell everyone. I'll send you an email if you're on my email list. If not, what are you doing? What are you even doing with your life? But I will still try to tell you anyways. Okay, what do you think? Yeah,
definitely. There's gotta be a Willie's guitar. That guitar is so iconic. got an extra hole in it.
What, Willie Nelson's guitar has an extra hole in it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We Google
Let me
here, yeah.
Google.
We
real
Google
quick.
here. And we'll have to post a picture of this. It has an extra hole in it. What does it do? Make it louder?
It's like broken.
Oh, he like kicked it one day and never fixed it?
Yeah, the name calls it Trigger.
Trigger.
So, I'm gonna guess Willie's guitar is a real song. And I hate to say it, I'm not too familiar with Hank or Waylon Jennings.
Well, if they don't have extra holes in their guitar, who cares?
I don't know much about their instruments or their careers. But gut instinct, we'll see how that's been faring. I'm gonna say Hank's guitar is the fake one.
Hank's guitar is a real song. I'm so sorry. It's a real song. And it's by Willie Nelson. In this case, Lyman, your guitar smarts hit you in the butt. Your guitar smarts. Yeah, because there is no song, as far as I know, called Willie's Guitar. So we are going to write this song. I kid you not. And we're going to take like part of the name of my podcast, and it's going to be like, I have 6 strings and 1 hole in my guitar till the one day I hit it with my car. and then the chorus is going to be like, call it Trigger. So when I practice, I pull the trigger. We're going to write this song.
Who knows? There might be a song called Trigger about that guitar.
Right. And so I didn't find it because I didn't know that Willie Nelson's guitar was called Trigger.
Yeah. So very, very tricky. I got 4 times.
And I would say I'm really sorry about that, but it does bring me great joy when I have stumped everyone. Sorry. Okay, but also those are the like throwaway ones where who the heck knows? Because I get to see both of the wrong ones and then make up an extra one that totally sounds right. Okay, I have another game for you. And this one is a bit more based on expertise. Not completely, but a bit. Because I heard you were a baseball fan. Is this true?
Yes. Big Seattle Mariners fan.
Oh, from when you lived out there?
Yep. Which is unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Do they not do well? I'm not super up on the baseball.
Oh, no. They're terrible. Have been for... They were good for like a 6-year stretch.
Yeah.
And they weren't that good.
Uh-oh.
But it's just been terrible for the rest of the 38 years.
38 years?
No, 48 years.
What?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well,
2027 will be the 50-year anniversary.
oh, wow. Awesome for them. And I'm sorry for your losses, the many of them. But I will say rooting for the underdog is just so much more fun because if they win, like it's shock, elation, like insane. But, you know, if the same people who always win, it's just another day. Like, yay, but just another day. So I think you're smart to root for the underdog. And someday they will pay you back for your loyalty.
Hope so.
So, because of your love of baseball, I made you a baseball-themed game. And then, because you also play some jazz guitar, I smashed them together with a jazz tune. So the game is called Baseb-All That Jazz, which gives you an idea of what you're going to be doing. You're going to smash together a baseball term with a jazz standard. What do you think? Does this sound good?
That sounds wonderful, and the name is absolutely chef's kiss.
Yes, chef's kiss. Da, da, da. I also just got to go see Chicago live. It was fabulous. It was so much fun. But it was before I made this game, but I did know I was going, so it was in my head. Okay, also, I need to tell you I need to make one confession. I tried to get mostly like jazz standards that are pretty well known, but sometimes I really needed the wordplay and I dug deep into those archives. So, anytime you need a hint, I have an awesome hint for you. It is so cool that I'm going to need you to, at least on one, pretend like you have no idea so that I can fulfill one of my dreams, and you'll know it when it's time. Can you do that for me?
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks. All right, here is your first clue for Baseb-All that jazz. This Duke Ellington classic tells you the best mode of transportation to get to Harlem. And I guess that's where all the baseball players spend their springs, getting ready for their upcoming 162 games.
Well, they spend their spring training in my neck of the woods. Definitely not Harlem.
I heard it was Arizona or Florida. My brother is a baseball fan, and he told me. And you're in Arizona, right? So do you get to see like pre-games?
Yeah, like I'll go see the Mariners when they're here in Arizona.
That's awesome and so fun. Well, so you already have half of the clue figured out.
Yes.
Do you need a hint for the other one? Wink. Giant wink.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Thanks, and thanks for acting it up for me. So I just casually, if I had long sleeves, I would pull it out of my sleeves. Did it help?
Yes. Beautifully played, by the way.
Thank you. I've always wanted to be like Ron Burgundy and like yank my flute out of my sleeves and play for no reason. So thanks for letting me have that.
Take the A spring training.
Yes, except yes. So it's definitely take the A train. What if instead of spring training, you started with training? Like, what's the word that would go after training? I'm doing such a bad job of this.
Take the A train.
Uh-huh. I had to be careful to call the like regular baseball time their 162 games so that I didn't say the word
Take the A training season.
Yes, take the A training season. You're perfect. Except for me because I just peeked my mic. Sorry, everyone. That was awesome. Okay, you nailed it. Are you ready for your next one?
Yes.
Okay. Fats Waller is being very good and saving his love for you. And also those baseball players who play either on or in between bases.
Ain't Misbehavin'.
Yes.
The tune. This is why they tell all jazz students you need to learn the words to the songs.
It's because years ago they were like, I know that the one flute player will come to visit us and she will make us stupid games and we must be able to play. What do you call the dudes who play either on the bases or in between in the case of the shortstop, which was baseball knowledge I did know prior to this game. Yes.
Ain't Misbehaving Fielders.
Yes, ain't misbehave infielders. Yes. Okay. I'm repeating your answer not because I need to, but sometimes your mic is getting quiet. Maybe can you get a little closer to him? Maybe.
Yes, I can bring it in frame.
You brought it. Okay, that was awesome. Thank you. I just want everyone to appreciate your brilliance and not think that I'm like correcting you later. Okay, I have so many more of these because again, too much fun for Jenny. All right, here it is. This hit is out of bounds and it counts as a strike for the player. They were probably in their own head doing the only activity that they ever do, thinking of their bay while sleeping. I know, that was a lot. This clue was hard to write.
I know the term foul
Uh-huh.
ball.
Yes, and we need both those words.
Can you repeat the jazz portion?
100%. So the baseball players were probably in their own heads doing the only activity that they ever participated, which is thinking of their bay while sleeping. I do, just if you need it, I might have another hint for you.
I do need the hint on this one.
You guys,
For sure.
I was a stinker, so I will never know if he's really needs it or not, but I'm here for it.
Oh, this is exposing me. This is the one. I don't know this tune.
What? No, it's fine. So there's probably a reason that you don't know this tune. Number one is, if there's one thing I have learned from this podcast, it is that like every person has their like specific musical knowledge, and we all think like, oh my God, how could you not know that song? But like everyone has their own songs like that. Okay, but also I will say that while I did technically find it on a list of jazz standards that was on Wikipedia, I only heard about this song because it was performed by Michael Bublé. So I'm gonna give you an extra layer of hint that is to help you with some of the words. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So usually we say this phrase and it's like blank or nothing.
Foul ball or nothing at all.
Oh my gosh, I should have done that, but I don't think that's a jazz standard. What is it all or not? Who did that song? I forgot. It's like R&B from the 80s, 90s. I don't. Anyways, okay, but you got
there's an old standard called All or Nothing at All as well.
Then I should have done that one. Okay, so you got the all, and the first part of the song is All I Do, and then what is it called when you think about stuff while you're sleeping?
All I do is dream. Foul ball I do is dream.
Yes! Foul ball I do is dream of you the whole night through. But seriously,
Yeah, I don't know that tune.
I'll use my evil cackle laugh. Okay, but honestly, I tried really hard to make like good ones, but sometimes I just needed the wordplay, and I didn't know about the other good all song. Anyways, you're doing awesome.
All of me, all the things you are. Those are two very, very popularly called tunes.
No. Okay, next jazz game, you are gonna proofread for me.
all I do is dream. Like, that's a tune I don't know, which means I have to learn it. So.
Yeah. Dude, we could play it. I love that idea. Okay, we'll put a pin in that and come back to it later. Okay, I have one more for you right now, and then I have a very weird fun fact about guitars. Okay, these are the fields on which America's favorite pastime takes place. They are also BFFs of the lady baseball fans, particularly Marilyn Monroe. And gentlemen prefer blonde guitars, which I now know what that infers.
Oh. Another tune I might not know for the lyrics, and I haven't watched enough Marilyn Monroe movies.
That's fair. I honestly didn't learn it from her. I was in high school when Moulin Rouge came out, and I played the soundtrack on repeat. Anyways, how are you feeling about the term? The name
baseball
of the
term?
Yeah.
Lots of possibilities.
I know.
Ballpark.
Wait, what did you say?
Ballpark.
Yes. Okay. Although I will say that I usually try to not use the words in the clue. So it's not ball. Well, it's a compound word that does include ball. Uh-oh. I broke my own rule. What's the shape of the field?
Baseball diamond.
Yes. And then,
Wait, what songs have diamond in it?
I don't know.
Baseball diamonds are forever?
Oh no, but that's a great slogan. Do you think we can get the diamond company to pay us a lot of money to do that?
Oh yeah, we gotta. we let's draft something. Let's draft up a letter.
Yeah, we'll send it. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rento on your humble flat. Oh, he's nodding, everyone.
Baseball diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yes, absolute perfection. I figured you knew that one, but probably don't file it in the category of jazz standards, maybe.
It's so weird how little melodies like that just triggered that information that's somewhere in here with all the 2001 baseball stats.
So I should have asked you harder baseball questions too, except that I couldn't write those. All right, I'm going to pause your game really quick to tell you about a guitar fun fact that I learned. Okay, I have to remember the stats, but the world's largest playable guitar, have you heard of it before? I
don't think so.
Yes. Okay. The world's largest playable guitar is 43 and a half feet long and 16 feet wide. Yeah. And it is playable, they say. Right?
How?
So, I know.
Do you stand on it?
I know. So I think they had to use machinery to play it. But it was this teacher and his students, and they did it as a project so that they could learn about structural engineering and acoustics and vibrations. So they decided to make a guitar epically cool. Here's the thing. Those strings are 25 feet long. And you cannot pull a string that long tight enough to vibrate frequently enough that you can hear it. So they had to add a pickup, a coil pickup, to read the vibrations and amplify them such that you could actually hear it. But it is technically a playable guitar that is 43 and a half foot long. What?
25-foot scale length? That's
Yep.
so... I am really into the construction of guitars.
Maybe they did videos about it.
This is something I am going to have to research.
Yes. If you find out more, please let me know. I picked this one because I thought it was the coolest, but my runner-up guitar fact was about this guy who married his guitar.
Don't let my wife hear about that.
Well, fun fact, the guy's wife triggered the whole idea because she came in one time and she was like, why don't you marry that guitar? You spend more time with it than with me. And so he did. Also, her name was Brenda the Fender because she was a Fender guitar. But I thought the giant guitar was funner. Who knows? Now everyone got both. Okay, but I had a really cool segue in there about the pickup. I'm sorry, sometimes I make myself laugh. Everyone says don't laugh at your own jokes, but I don't have that capability. Okay, no, I had a great transition that they had to add this special pickup so that the vibrations could be processed and amplified. And I was going to tell everyone that if you want your musical knowledge to be processed and amplified, I am actually currently right now teaching a music theory class for people like me who are a little nutty and who want to learn music theory in the funnest way possible. I call it the hands-on headphones in method because you will either have your hands on your instrument or your hands on your what? Your hands on your instrument and your headphones on or in your head while you are learning. I've been planning this course for forever and it finally started. If you're listening to this right when it comes out, I may have already taught the first class, but if you check the link in the description, I can still squeeze you in. I'm really stoked about it. It's going to be awesome. And that segue was great, especially if I hadn't botched it.
Absolutely. I think anybody listening should pick that up.
Yes, I hope that they do. We've got a great group of people. It's been the most fun. And we have a ton of people on different instruments. Like really, I'm having so much fun. And I'm so grateful for these people who are like taking a chance on the crazy one who wants to teach you music theory but weird. Okay, but it's good. Everyone's learning too. I actually have 3 more of these for you. Do you want them?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay. This is another one that I dug out of the archives. Sorry. Okay. Bessie Smith popularized this blues song, asking very nicely for her darling to return to their residence and knock it out of the park. That wasn't the jazz song.
Like charge?
I know.
Knock it out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise known as a dinger.
A dinger? If I had known that, I would have put that in this song. Really?
Yeah, the folks will call home runs dingers.
Oh my gosh. So that means the next version of this game that I make, I can call it a humdinger?
Yeah.
Yes! Okay. That's going to happen. Okay, but what's the like regular name that people like me call it?
Home run.
Yes, perfect. Okay, and then there's a Bessie Smith song that this one I did not know. I looked it up and I picked it for the word, but it is a good song.
Can you give me the Bessie Smith
I'm
clue
sorry.
again? Or
What? I give you the Bessie Smith? So seriously, I did not know this before this, but I do love it. Did that help? Oh, you wanted me to read it to not play my phone. Sorry. My bad. Complete accident, everyone. Okay. It's Bessie Smith popularized this blues song, asking very nicely for her darling to return to their residence.
please come back home run.
Yes. It's technically, I think, Baby Won't You Please Come Home Run, which you did perfectly. Yes. Okay, so do you know this song, or are you just a really good guesser?
No, like returning to the residence, come back home.
You did perfect.
And then nicely, please.
Yes.
New word I just learned.
To the residence. You just learned to the residence.
Please.
Oh, please. Lols. Oh, that was a great joke, and I ruined it by thinking you meant residence. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I will try to redeem myself with the last 2 clues. Okay. This pitch is tricky to hit because it drops as it approaches the plate. And it's mixed with a song it's mixed with a song about taking every bit of somebody that was popularized by Louis Armstrong and Billie Holiday.
Pitch that's tricky to hit because it drops.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few pitches that are tricky to hit because they drop.
Okay, I was afraid of that. And also, I thought that this pitch like acted kind of like half a boomerang circle. Anyways.
So this is you thought it acted like half a boomerang circle? So curveball?
Yes.
Okay.
What other pitches drop?
The sinker.
Oh, well, that makes perfect sense. Obviously not like a boomerang.
But I feel like the sinker doesn't sink as much as more it breaks arm side. And the split finger tends to drop as well. The splitter. Cousin of the fork ball.
The fork ball? Fork ball's a real thing?
It's like a wider splitter.
Oh, I've seen people hold their baseball like that with the like peace fingers or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think that would make them excellent guitar players because they would have, oh my gosh, you have a baseball at your teaching stand? This brings me great joy.
I feel like Captain Cisco. So, splitter.
Holy crap. Yeah.
And then forkball.
Holy crap. You guys, if you're not watching the video, you're missing out because we have just been demonstrated both the baseball terms and also why Lyman has such good guitar technique.
I mean, the baseball players, they all have giant hands, and I don't have those giant hands. So my splitter is usually, goes flying behind me.
Oh, no.
Changeup tends to drop as well.
Oh, changeup probably would have been a good one for. Oh man, there's so much I didn't know. That's okay. Humdinger coming soon, everyone.
Lots of wacky pitch names. New term called sweeper.
The sweeper
going around.
So you can invent a pitch.
Yeah, I
think
the sweeper used to be called the slurve.
The slurve. Okay, I was just about to ask you if there was one called perfect pitch, and then you brought in the slurve. And I was like, well, there's already a musical one.
A mix between a slider and a curveball.
Slurve ball. Okay. It does sound kind of gross, but I'm sure it's very cool.
So, curveball. What's the
Yeah. So it's a. Oh, I'm sorry. What I didn't hear you. You wanted me to not read the clue again.
Yes. What's the melody?
I got distracted by all my giggles in that one and played a little bad. Did that help you, or do you want me to read?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Curveball of me.
Yes, perfect. You did so good. These jazz standards are kind of hard to give clues for. I think the best I can do is popularized by Louis Armstrong and Billie Holiday, who popularized literally every jazz standard in existence. Okay, I have one more for you, and this one is kind of one of my favorites. Okay, this ball was hit way up into the air, and in fact, it might make it all the way up to that shiny pie in the sky, just like Neil Armstrong or Frank Sinatra.
Pop.
I use the phrase
up
that has
to the stars. I'm kidding. Pop, fly me to the moon.
Yes, you were perfect, and you totally got me. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Oh, you did so good. You nailed this game. This one was great.
This was a ton of fun.
Yes. I'm so glad you liked it because obviously you're going to have to come back and play Humdinger.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll make you send me a glossary of baseball terms to use.
Can do.
Okay, awesome. Well, Lyman, seriously, I had the most fun with you today. I really would like it, though, if before you leave, can you tell everyone about your podcast from your perspective, not just me telling everyone how cool and chill you are?
Absolutely. So I've got a show on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. It's called the Lyman Lipke Guitar Cast, and I yap for 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes about musical concepts that I'm thinking about. Sometimes I teach a lesson. Sometimes I will dissect an argument made by a commenter of mine and do my best to dismantle it. But it's really just me yapping with a guitar in hand, and it's fun for me, and I hope it's fun for y'all. Again, it's called the Lyman Lipke Guitar Cast.
And seriously, fun for everyone. I put it on in my car, and I suddenly felt like the most chill person in all the entire world, and I learned so much. Yeah. So 100% go check it out. I am going to link it down in the description so that people can just go click, real easy. But yeah, Okay. Lyman, this was really fun. I think we need to go record your podcast, but will you please come back and play Humdinger someday?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Good. All right. In that case, I will see you in just a minute. Bye. Hey, thank you so much for checking out this episode today. I hope you loved it as much as I did. Also, if you were here from Lyman's channel, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming over. It would mean the world to me if you would subscribe while you're here. That way you won't miss an episode or a video. Lyman and I are doing a ton of collaborations coming up. And if you subscribe, you won't miss a single thing. Now, for the top secret news, Lyman has been giving me jazz lessons, and I'm getting kind of awesome. So we have decided to work together to teach a jazz class that's just epic. It's really approachable. That's the thing I think is missing in a lot of jazz classes is the teacher's like, well, you do this, and then you sound awesome. Well, Lyman and I are going to show you how to actually sound awesome, and we'll have you improvising within your first 6 weeks. Actually, within your first 2 weeks, but we're going to give you a buffer. Anyways, if you want to play some jazz and get started right now, Lyman wrote some really cool licks that you can play, and you will sound awesome the second you pull them out. So if you want to get those, there's a link in the description below, and we'll just send them right to your email. Okay? Yay! See you guys soon. Bye. Do you love the podcast and want to hear it every single week? Don't play it by ear. Hit that subscribe button and set our episodes to auto-download so that you don't accidentally miss an entrance. It will really help us grow into the large ensemble we were meant to be. What? Okay, enough puns. I'll see you next time. Signature. Oh, this is no way to conduct myself. People are gonna think I orchestrated this entire mess. Ugh, I've hit rock bottom. I need a rest.